Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is one of courage, heartbreak, and relentless determination. This is the incredible tale of Mariam Rodriguez, a mother who faced down one of Mexico's most feared gangs, Los Zetas, to seek justice for her daughter. This story might sound like something out of a movie, but I assure you, it's very real. Before we dive in, I have two requests: turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and get ready for a wild ride. Imagine living in constant fear under the shadow of a ruthless gang. The police were often bribed to look the other way, making the period one of the darkest in Mexico's history. The gang, Los Zetas, ruled San Fernando, where Mariam lived. They had expanded from drug trafficking to other crimes like extortion, kidnapping, and murder. The streets were littered with bodies, and mass graves were a grim reminder of their reign of terror. People were too scared to leave their homes, fearing they might never return. Mariam, seeking safety, moved to Victoria, leaving her eldest daughter, Karen, to help her in her shop selling cowboy hats. Life seemed manageable until January 23, 2012. Karen was driving home alone when a car blocked her path. Armed men forced her out, tied her up, and took her to an unknown location, demanding ransom from her family. Despite the family's desperate attempts to comply, Karen never came home. The gang's demands continued, and each time Mariam paid, hoping to see her daughter again, but nothing changed. Desperation turned into a relentless quest for justice. Mariam became her own detective, starting with the man she met in a restaurant who had demanded money for Karen's return. She found him on Facebook and tracked down his girlfriend, working tirelessly to gather evidence. She documented everything, from people to places, meticulously building a case. Disguised and determined, Mariam posed as a nurse offering free services to gather more information. She passed her findings to federal authorities, catching the attention of one officer impressed by her work. Although her first target, the man named Sama, vanished, she didn't give up. She continued to track gang members, using various disguises and surveillance methods. In a twist of fate, Mariam found compassion for a young gang member, Christian, who eventually led the police to a grim scene, an abandoned farm filled with bullet-ridden walls and shallow graves. Despite finding many bodies, none were Karen's, but Mariam's intuition told her Karen had been there, and she pressured authorities to keep searching. In 2015, her worst fears were confirmed when Karen's remains were found. Mariam's fight didn't end with Karen's discovery. She continued to hunt down those responsible, driven by a promise to her daughter. Her efforts led to several arrests, including that of Elvia, a woman connected to the ransom calls, and another man, identified as Enrique, during a church raid. Mariam's bravery became legendary, inspiring many in Mexico. However, her relentless pursuit made her a target. In March 2017, gang members escaped prison, and Mariam requested government protection. Despite measures like increased patrols, danger loomed. On May 10, 2017, Mariam was ambushed and shot outside her home by gang members. She died from her injuries, a tragic end to her heroic journey. Mariam Rodriguez's legacy lives on. She wasn't just a mother seeking revenge, she became a symbol of hope for countless families affected by gang violence. Her story, filled with courage and heartbreak, continues to inspire and remind us of the extraordinary lengths one can go for love and justice.